Around the World in 80 Days, a corn series by the Asturmint. Welcome to the Paulybuck YouTube channel, everybody. My name is Paul, and I sure am glad to have you with me on this one here today. Today, we are reviewing another coin, big 3-ounce coin by the Asturmint, which would be the second in a series that they're putting out called Around the World in 80 Days. This would be number 2, and it is called Train Trip. So sit back, enjoy this up close and personal view, and stick around for my thoughts about this piece. All right, guys, today we are reviewing a product from the Asturmint. Asturmint, you can find their information in the description below and where you can buy their products from their distributors. This one is a second in a series of Around the World in 80 Days. This one is called the Train Trip. 3-ounce piece, 60 millimeters, huge coin coming from the Asturmint, based on a book from a French writer, Jules Verne, about, if you can tell, Around the World in 80 Days. And this just happens to be called the Train Trip. First in the series has been released. This is the second in the series, and we are going to review this for you today. Right now, we're going to get it out of the box. This is how it's going to come. Asturmint 2023 Train Trip in this box. And let's open up and see what we got. What's the other side say? It says 3-ounce, 999.9 silver coin. So let's see. We got a thumb. Oh, nice wooden box. Look at this thing. So we got some black felt on the bottom. Asturmint logo on the top of the box. And we flip this thing open. And you guys are in for a surprise today. I have a coin scope. And this is going to be the first full review I do with that coin scope. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the COA. We're going to take a look at the coin. But if you've seen any of my coin reviews in the past from other items, you know I like to take it out of the capsule, get up close and personal. Well, let me tell you about up close and personal. It's about to happen, so stay tuned for that. Let's take a look at their COA. 500 pieces. This is number 156 around the world. Very nice COA, by the way. And this is a little write-up from the novel. This is going to be your author right here, pictured there, depicted there. Nice little addition to that as well. Okay, 2023, $7 silver, 495, 60 millimeter, 3-ounce, ultra high relief, antique coloring, 500 pieces. I've said this in the past. I hope it's not just a numbered COA. I'm hoping we see a number on the coin itself. Any high-end bullion pieces like this, these art style pieces, I do like to see numbering on the coin itself. Just gives me a little bit better peace of mind, especially somewhere down the line, if it ever did come to a point of selling, you have a quote-unquote paper trail that this is actually what this is. So let's peel this out of here. We have a little grip on this side and grip on this side. Get underneath it, pop it out. Nice big capsule, nice big coin. Check this thing out. Again, we're going to come in like this. And I always do like the views that I've always given on this channel, but I've got a game changer of that microscope, and we're going to be able to get in so nice and close. The coloring, the antiquing, the high relief, you can see them coming off this coin. Beautifully done. This being the reverse. It's showing, obviously, the train trip. 2 guys out front running with what looks like a bag of money, being chased by Indians. They're headed from west to east on this train, headed from California across North America to New York City. Look at all the detail in this thing. Beautifully done, beautifully done. Let's flip over to the obverse. And this side is kind of showing us the means of transportation in that time. Look at the hot air balloon. First thing that caught my eye was a hot air balloon. But there is something else that caught my eye, and it needs to be spoken on. And you can see it at the top of the coin right there. It says $5. Okay, let's bring the COA back out. The COA says $7. So I'm going to contact them. I mean, this is the way the video is going to be published, but the COA says 7 and the coin says 5. So somewhere there's a mix up with that face value. A coat of arms of Niue that makes this a certified coin. This just isn't a bar or a round or anything like that. This is a coin, government issue. Can we come in closer? Yeah. And there we go. So what we're going to do is we are going to check for numbering now. Is this... Oh, it's got a nice little wax ring in there too. See if we see any numbering. Bring it around. Bring it around. Oh, we have something right there. I think we got to flip over. And... wants to jump on me. So that's not numbering. I may have to pop this thing out. Let's pop this thing out and see if we can find some numbering. All right, we got it popped out of the capsule, and that's what that is. So there is a little wax ring that sits around the edge of this coin, and that was actually blocking the numbering. And it's there, and we're going to find it. Bear with me. Coming around, coming around. Right there, you can see it coming around. So it is numbered right there, number 156 of 500 pieces. Now, I want to give you guys the up close and personal view of this piece right now. All right, guys, here we are. We're at the scope. What a beautiful, beautiful setup I have going on here now. Around the world in 80 days. Coin by the Asturmint, depicting a trip around the world based on a book from an author in France. So let's just get in and see the things we may miss to the naked eye or even on my camera. Right off the bat at the top, we have an eagle flying in the clouds, coming down, actually a couple, one over top of the train by the smokestack, the cloud from the smokestack, Indian on top of the train, Indian on the side of the train. We got the conductor looking out the train window wondering what the heck is going on. I like this around the world in 80 days. I've got to get a pointer so I can show this right here. This piece right here, part of the clock. The 80 days is part of the clock, and it's an old pocket watch, right? Check that thing out. We've got an Indian on horseback back here in the mountains, right in here. Bunch more Indians chasing these guys down. And from what I thought, yeah, it looks like a bag of money. Maybe it's a suitcase. Looks like my bowling bag, actually. Guy holding on to his top hat. It's so important. He does not want to lose that top hat while he's running away from those Indians. Look at the details on this train, the train tracks, the colorization of the sandy, mountainous ranges, just all taken in so well. And it's like limited colorization. It's not like the whole coin is colorized. And then when we tip it up, you can see that high relief. You can see how these guys in different parts are coming right off the coin itself. Number 156, as I showed earlier. Now let's flip this thing over and get a good look at the obverse. Again, this is depicting means of transportation. Here we have our AG 999, and check this out. I just noticed this as well. See, I didn't notice that with my phone, but right there, Asturmint's logo, right there. So cool. I wonder if anybody else notices that kind of stuff, because just by the naked eye, you see something there, but you really don't know what it is. Niue 2023. We got the coat of arms, and look at the horses on horseback. Finally done. Now, nothing on the obverse is what I would call high relief. Let's slide it down a little bit. And I want to come in a little bit closer on some other stuff. This is that microscope, and it's zoomed completely out. We can come right down and in and focus on so many different parts with this new tool I got. Again, there's the $5 denomination. The COA is calling for 7. We're going to have to get that figured out. I'm going to say it's a mix-up on the COA. But nonetheless, It is definitely a mix-up. I do like the fact, like I said, when we have limited mintage coins like this, high dollar art items, that things are numbered, things are in order and done right. The hot air balloon's got a couple dudes in it hanging out, just going for a little trip. It's like we got a boat in the background. Nice world clock, old clock tower, camels. Got the horse and wagon, 4 horses, train. And then again, back to the Niue coat of arms. I do like this over here. Simple, subtle, but for the times, right? The luggage. Check the luggage out. Stacked here, so nice. Nice cane. Everybody's seen that they had a cane. Well, not a cane, but this umbrella right here, used as a cane. I do like this too. Very, very cool that they did the Asturmint logo down there by the 999. Very sneaky. Very, very sneaky. Let's come back to the obverse. Let's see what this looks like. Just do a little test. Bring this down. Bear with me. We're going to get a little shakiness. And then we're going to focus right back in. I want to check these Indians out. All right, let's take a look. Check this out. Look at his facial expression. Tell me somewhere else you're getting views like this. Look at that Indian. He's got a rifle. I couldn't see that before. Let's see if we can get this. Bam. Just like that. Look at their facial expressions, people. Such cool pieces. Though what looks to be a woman, it's tough to tell. Indian in the back has a spear above the head, getting ready to toss it. I do like the Indian on horseback with that rifle loaded, ready to blow up one of these guys from the back. Must have done them Indians wrong. All right, folks, you let me know down in the comments section below what you thought of that up close and personal view of this 3-ounce silver coin by the Asturmint. Train trip around the world in 80 days, a series put on by them. This is the second in this series. First one has already been released. If you have that one, let me know down in the comment section below as well. A couple things going for it. It is a very nicely done piece. It's got the high relief. It's got the beautiful display box. It has the colorization and it has the numbering. It has the mintage I like to see, especially when it's a mintage of like 500, to see that numbering on the coin itself and match the COA. That is a big plus for me in my book. So I guess to give my personal opinion on it, if this is the type of collectibles you like, fine art, silver collectibles, this is definitely one you should think about adding to your collection. As far as the COA saying $7 and the coin saying $5, I got to get that figured out with them and see what the issue is there. I guess when I do get my answer, I'll leave that in the comment section of this video, let you guys know what is actually supposed to be. And maybe the COAs are wrong and maybe they'll have to reprint some COAs. I'm not 100% sure there. So don't quote me on nothing like that. I was just showing you what I was sent. So again, let me know in the comment section what you thought about this piece, because hey, they're out there watching, they're out there reading your comments. And to improve on anything any bullion company does, private mint around the world, anywhere, they got to know how you guys feel about it. So that's the point of these videos. Let me know, let them know. And if all else fails, if you are new to this channel and you appreciate coin reviews, up close and personal coin reviews, because hey, the pictures online just don't do it for you, hit that subscribe button down below. Check out that video, and I will see you all on the next one. Thanks, everybody.